If you're new to the trucking industry and run your own company, it's important to be cautious about who you work with. 5 cases involving several moving companies being shut down by the FMCSA highlights the dangers of working with fraudulent businesses. Even if a company's ratings look good, it's still important to protect yourself with clear payment terms and contracts. Make sure you know exactly how and when you'll be paid and what happens if there are any disputes. One of the most common scams is delayed payment or non-payment, which can be financially devastating for small trucking businesses. A formal contract ensures both parties understand the terms and protects you legally if something goes wrong. Here's what happened. Allegiant Van Lines, based in Florida, was caught holding customers' goods hostage and failed to respond to federal orders. It was linked to 2 other companies, Northern Van Lines and Northeastern Van Lines, both also in Florida, that had similar violations. These companies were part of the same operation, accumulating over 100 complaints. United West Moving and Storage out of South Carolina was involved in the same scheme and also faced fines for holding shipments hostage. Direct Movers, based in Maryland, refused to comply with FMCSA's investigations and was also shut down. All of these companies were suspended from operating for at least a year and fined tens of thousands of dollars. Additionally, when submitting your bill of lading (BOL) and proof of delivery, make sure to send the email with a read receipt. This way, you have confirmation that the client has received your documents and both parties are on the same page as to when the proof of delivery was submitted. Having this extra layer of confirmation helps avoid disputes over when the paperwork was delivered and ensures the payment process begins smoothly. The lesson here: even if a company looks legitimate on the surface, digging deeper can reveal serious red flags. As a trucking company owner, it's your responsibility to thoroughly research the clients you choose to move for. Always be on the lookout for red flags like unclear communication, hidden fees, or a lack of proper documentation. These are warning signs that the company might not be reputable. If things feel off, trust your gut. In the case of the FMCSA investigation, the companies that were shut down had a long history of unethical practices, including holding goods hostage and failing to comply with federal orders. Red flags were there, and ignoring them could have serious consequences. How to protect your trucking business from fraud. One of the first steps is to check the company's ratings and reviews online. Start by looking at their reviews on load boards you regularly use. Pay attention not just to the overall score, but also to recent reviews. If a company has multiple bad ratings that are too close together, like 2 this month and another the month before, this could indicate a negative shift in the company's behavior. Consistent bad reviews in a short period of time can signal they're heading in the wrong direction, and you don't want to get caught up in that mess. If you're unsure about working directly with a company, you can use trusted freight brokers or verified load boards. These platforms often vet the companies that post jobs, adding an extra layer of security for your business. This can help you avoid working with companies that have a poor reputation or bad payment history. When checking these ratings, also see what the bad reviews are for. Are they about non-payment, late payment, or unethical practices? If the reviews mention these issues, especially recently, it's a clear sign you should avoid doing business with them. As a trucking company owner, protecting your business starts with vetting your clients thoroughly. Make use of all available resources. Check online reviews, the FMCSA's company snapshot, and always sign clear contracts to protect yourself from fraud. When submitting critical documents like your BOL or proof of delivery, always send them with a read receipt to confirm the other party has received them. This ensures the payment timeline starts as expected and eliminates disputes over when documents were sent. Beyond reviews, use the FMCSA's company snapshot tool to get detailed information about their safety records, operating authority, and complaint history. This is crucial for verifying if a company is operating legally and in good standing. In the FMCSA case, the suspended moving companies faced heavy fines and multiple complaints in the National Consumer Complaint Database. Using the company snapshot can reveal important details like this before you decide to take on a job for them. By staying vigilant, you can avoid getting involved with companies that are going down the wrong path and protect your reputation and your bottom line. Your business's reputation and success depend on doing the proper research up front. Don't get caught up in someone else's fraudulent or unethical practices. Stay informed, stay compliant, and keep your business on the right track.